Hello, students. This is something that you guys asked for. It is a teaching instructional video. I wanted to let you guys know that you voted that you wanted these, and you also voted that you wanted to start with genetics. So we are going to go way, way back with genetics and start with the history of cells. So we're going to get into this. Remember, you can pause this video at any time to write down the notes, which I suggest you do, either in a notebook or a piece of paper, so that way you can reference it for later. And also there are embedded videos that I will put into the Google Classroom that you will be able to access as well. I hope you enjoy. So the history of the microscope. Anton van Leeuwenhoek was the first person to see living things in a microscope. So these are things moving around and things that had a nucleus. This is a video about Father of Microbiology. You can go ahead and see that whenever you want to. Just pause the video and you can go and check that out on YouTube. I will have it linked in Google Classroom. This is a brief history of the cell. Robert Hooke, he came up with the term of cells. Robert Brown discovered the nucleus of plant cells, so not in animal cells, but in the plant cell, which you guys should have learned on this weekend, or this past weekend, that plant and animal cells are not exactly the same, and you were telling me what is the difference between those two. Schwann and Schleiden, they developed the cell theory. So that is also something that you should have read about this weekend and been able to respond to me about from the assignment on Friday. And this is cells are tiny units of life. So yes, cells are tiny units of life that you are made up of, basically. Plants and animals are made up of cells. And I want you to pause the video and write and draw this down on your paper, or even take a picture and you can fill this in. And you will be able to label these items that are on here, the diagram. I am going to go ahead and show you the answers now. So A is going to be this whole cell area, this whole circular area. So that is called the cell. So I'm hoping that you guys got that, because not only did I say it, but I have taught you that this whole thing is the cell, and we are talking about cells. So I was assuming that you would know this. The arrow that is attached to the B is the nucleus. So this area right here is the nucleus, which is in this cell, and it encapsulates very important information that you guys should already know from your notes from this school year. Also, if you don't know, this is a good review. The next thing, the C was this was supposed to be pointing to the pink worm-looking thing in there. That is a chromosome. And D is highlighting the actual black part of the blue chromosome and the pink chromosome. Obviously, the blue chromosome is from your father and the pink one is from your mother. It's just color-coded. This is not what they actually look like in real life. But this little black bar is a gene pair. So obviously a pair means two, and these are your genes from your father and your mother. And E is all this twisty twine stuff, and it's also in there. It's a magnification of what is inside your chromosome, and that is your DNA. So that'll be the lesson for today. Like I said, These are probably going to get a little bit longer and more intricate as